What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to quickly talk about this NBA All-Star Weekend, man. I need to know what y'all think about it, but let's just jump right in and talk about it. You know how we do.
If this world were mine.
So the NBA had their All-Star Weekend. I mean, I'm sure like the rest of you, we were I wasn't going to watch it to begin with. At first I was like, I'm not even going to watch it. It's supposed to be about entertainment value, they're not even putting the right players in there that have that sort of showmanship, right? Whatever. So then I decided, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and give it a chance. Friday night was terrible. Straight basura. You know what I'm saying? It was garbage. Garbage. That celebrity game. I don't think people understand the difference in the celebrities nowadays. Like back in the day, like these celebrities, these people who put in this hard work to get to where they, to get to a certain point, to have a certain status. Most of them, if not like 80 to 90% of them, had some sort of background, some sort of education, some sort of schooling, some sort of preparation, some sort of something. You know what I'm saying? That kind of taught them, schooled them, showed them how to operate, how to, work the camera, how to work the crowd. But now we just have streamers, that they putting in these positions that have none of that have no schooling, no nothing, barely an education, have no clue how to work the camera, have no clue how to work just extremely terrible. The mindfulness at a zero. The mindfulness. Like, but somebody's making these choices. Oh, they have this amount of followers. They should be. Anyway, okay. So then we move beyond that. All right. We get to Saturday. All right. At first, I was wondering why the 3-point contest wasn't the last event, because I thought that's what they said last year, that they were going to move the 3-point contest to being the last event, put the dunk contest before that. I was wondering, why that wasn't the case, but I could definitely see why. Somebody was right in that aspect, understanding what Mac McClung was getting ready to do. Shout out to Stephon Castle. He didn't just lay down and pause, but he did his thing. You know what I'm saying? If you guys go back way back in my videos when they first got drafted, you heard me say that was probably one of the main ones coming out of that class that I really was looking forward to seeing, and I really appreciated his game and what he was able to do on the basketball court already. But before we finish that point, the 3-point contest I thought was pretty good. Shout out to Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero, did his thing. I mean, did he win it, or did Buddy Hield and Damian lose it? You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, somebody got to win. He did a great job of putting the ball in the basket, because that's what you got to do. He did a great job of that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Tyler Hero getting that 3-point contest trophy. I thought he was humble, man. I thought his personality, his attitude, I thought everything Tyler Hero showed in winning that event and just participating in that event, I thought was top notch. I really give him respect on how he held himself in that event and that All-Star Weekend. Great job to Tyler Hero, man. I mean, you can't say enough about not only his performance, but about his, the way he held himself. You know what I'm saying? Very respectable. You know what I'm saying? But then we get to the 3-point, to the dunk contest. The skills competition. I wasn't even going to mention that, but come on, man. What was Chris Paul thinking? And we know that wasn't Victor Wembanyama's idea. That was just, let's just go ahead and stamp that right now. That was Chris Paul. What kind of stupid, for one, even if you were allowed to get away with it, that's not what the spirit of the event is about. This whole weekend is about competition. Competition. And this fool gonna figure out some way to try to avoid that, to try to, and then some would say, in the spirit of competition, he was trying to figure out a way to cut corners, right? That doesn't even make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's I guess that's You know what I'm saying? That's some things that some athletes do. Uh, Instead of putting it in there, putting in that effort, going from 0 to 100 the right way, some of them try to cut corners. We've seen that in the past. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, they got what they deserve. DQ. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you guys think about that. Was that rightfully so? Yeah, I think so. Go sit down somewhere. You know what I'm saying? That's what they deserve for that. Victor following behind Chris Paul. Yeah, that's what you get. You know what I'm saying? But then we get to the dunk contest. And let's go ahead and finish that out. Mac McClung, yeah, I honestly didn't think that it was any, I was wondering, like, what else could he do? Is there more in those legs? You know what I'm saying? Can he do even? Yeah, Mac McClung definitely showed that he has a lot more to offer, or still has more to offer. I mean, and he really dipped into his bag. It wasn't like he was just out there, just on some, they set this up for me, so I'm not even going to do too much. Nah, he went out there and he put on a show. This is what I was talking about, the entertainment value. People who know how to put on a show, who understand what showmanship means. You know who else would have understood that? Somebody named LaMelo Ball. But nah, they want to have this terrible all-star game tournament. A bunch of guys put on, did anybody put on the show? Maybe Steph. Maybe Steph tried to, and the only way Steph usually likes to put on the show is by shooting the ball from half court, something like that. Same thing with Dame. You don't see a lot of, ball handling. You don't see a lot of tricks. You don't see a lot of entertainment value when it comes to that aspect. You just see, let me shoot from half court. And then we saw no defense whatsoever. And that's, that's something we've seen over and over again. You know what I'm saying? But the main thing is to get these guys to want to compete and to not care about whatever the risks may be. Because right now, these guys are more worried about the risks or whatever that may be than getting out there putting on a show for the fans. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is why you hear people talk about how soft this era is, the pooning. All they care about is the bag. They don't care about nothing else. Then you got LeBron at the last minute say he's not going to play and he's going to sit his behind over there on the bench, taking somebody else's spot. That was just ridiculous. Go sit your ass in the crowd. What are you sitting there on the side for? Nobody want to see you there. No, that was crazy. That was highly disrespectful. I thought that was disrespectful. Get in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, that come on, man. You should know better. That's what you showing Bronny. Because we heard Bronny decline to be in the G League All-Star event, but that's neither here nor there. I mean, who knew that the G League had an All-Star event anyway, right? You know what I'm saying? So you can't blame Bronny for saying, yeah, nah, I'm good. But you see where he's getting his examples from. Bronny already thinks he's bigger than the program. Well, I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, something has to be done. What? I don't know. Maybe the fans should boycott and say, man, we're not watching this crap. We definitely not paying all that money to sit in those seats and watch that crap. Can you imagine paying that money to sit in those seats and watch that? Yeah, whatever. Let them streamers do it. Let all them streamers pay all that money, you know what I'm saying, to go sit in them seats and watch that terrible stuff. Since we have these corporations and these businesses that want to make sure that these streamers are a big part of it. What value they have to offer, I don't know. I guess they figure the people who follow them and watch their streams will watch the program, will watch the events if they're involved in it. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that somebody, y'all know the word. Somebody has to have more mindfulness. You know what I'm saying? Understanding what types of runoff, what are the consequences, what types of things will take place because of the cause and effect. But it was just horrible. And I'm not one of those old heads that's just, oh, we want it all the way. No. I just want the spirit of competition injected back into that whole weekend. I want guys who care about beating their opponent. I want guys who care about one-upsmanship, You ever heard of that word? Nah, I got you. I'm gonna beat you this time. Nah, watch this. You ain't gonna stop me this time. I want to see guys going at it. No, we don't need a 1v1. Everybody talk about the 1v1 because of Unrivaled and their 1v1. Cool, let them have that. Why everybody got to copy everybody? Let them have that. It was already enough about them copying the big three, right? Well, let them have the 1v1. That's something different than that the big three does. So let them have that. They were able to put their stamp on it. You know what I'm saying? So let them have that. Now the NBA should do a 1v. For what? For what? So they can have something else that guys ain't gonna take serious? Because of pride? Oh, I don't want to get hurt. Or that? Come on, man. What they need to do is encourage a better mindset. Encourage the next generation of players to want to compete in these things, to want to prove themselves in every way possible, to want to challenge themselves, to want to challenge their teammates, their opponents, their peers, their colleagues, to want to do these things. That's what they need to do. But nah, instead, it's just a new pacifier all the time. More ways to enable. Y'all know how I feel about that. You know? Yeah, miss me with that. That's not good at all. You know? At all. That's not going to get us anywhere. Anywhere. You know, they're just going to keep sliding back downhill. People are going to keep turning off. And we're going to get out of here. But as far as TNT, I told y'all TNT's terrible. Yeah, you got people, oh, I love TNT. I love Inside the NBA. I love TNT. Terrible. Terrible. What? How many times are we going to see Kevin Hart? Was he supposed to save it or something? And then you got mini Kevin Hart. I'm not even going to mention his name. Terrible. Terrible. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You know, what happened to smoothing the rough edges? You know what I'm saying? And by that, I mean educating yourself, adding some intellect, some intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Understanding how to present yourself. Again, working the camera, working the crowd, knowing how to do these things, having the experience, the awareness, the skill set, not just a million plus following. All of a sudden, that qualifies you, huh? That's where we at. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not one of those. I'm not one of those at all. They not like us. You know what I'm saying? Those of us who have the tools, those of us who they're not like us. You know what I'm saying? But hey, they're getting the opportunities to show. They're getting their opportunities to show just what they have and don't have. So hopefully we'll be able to make the necessary adjustments to that. Hopefully Adam Silver will be able to see if you tinker too much, you might crack the foundation. You know, and that's what we're seeing with the NBA right now. They this close. Some will say it's already cracked. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. Get in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about this All-Star weekend. You know, are we being too harsh on it? You know what I'm saying? Is it just the new wave that we need to get used to? Yeah, I'm not going to ride with that. I'm not going to believe that. Again, that was an example of why TNT is terrible and why they dropped the ball and didn't understand how to proceed and how to carry on what they need to do for the league, for the NBA, for the game of basketball on their platform. Right? They dropped the ball on that. You know, I told y'all, terrible. And I love Kenny, Shaq, all them guys. You know, Chuck, cool, what's up? Ernie, OG, what's up? You know, terrible show. Absolutely terrible. And you're going to have that host the entire weekend. You're going to have that show host the entire weekend. And honestly, it probably wouldn't have been too much better on ESPN. I mean, what What platform is worse? TNT with all the buffoonery, or ESPN, where they have way more focus on media and journalism than the actual game itself? You know, and maybe for the All-Star weekend, it would have been understandable and tolerable. So maybe ESPN would have maybe been a better platform. We wouldn't have had so much of the shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. I don't know. But get in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. You know what I'm saying? Was this was this something that you were cool with? Did you like it? You know, I know the Mac McClung that got me out my seat a couple times. You know what I'm saying? I know, but that All-Star game, the tournament style, the pauses in between, everybody stopping and having to do this and nah, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. The no defense. Like, why? I don't understand why these guys. Are you that scared? You that scared? Well, I'm scared to get hurt. You're gonna pay me. Don't you get paid anyway? You still get paid if you're hurt. You still get paid if you're hurt, right? So you're not willing to go out there and put it on the line for your fan base, for your team, for your organization, for your league. Well, maybe as fans, then we shouldn't put it on the line then. We shouldn't put our hard-earned money on the line to watch that BS. You know what I'm saying? You know, think about it. You know? But yeah, we already spent enough time on that. You know what I'm saying? That go ahead and sweep that, put that in the dustpan, throw it away. We already spent enough time on that. We're going to get out of here. So I thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining me. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to see you guys on that next one. All right.
If this world were mine,